Hi, this is attorney Jamie Miller, and welcome to another Miller Minute. And today I'm going to talk about something that was a little complex, but I want to try to break it down, something called the employee retention tax credits. And if you remember, as part of COVID, as part of the CARES Act, when we were at the height of COVID, our Congress enacted several different legislations to help individuals and to help businesses deal with the financial crunch caused by COVID. Now, within the CARES Act, we were benefited and employers were benefited with something called the employee retention tax credits. And what are the employee retention tax credits? These are often referred to as ERTC. If you want to Google it, you'll find a lot of information. But essentially, the ERTC, or the Employee Retention Tax Credit, is a benefit to employers that retained their employees during 2020 and 2021. It's a benefit to help compensate those employers that held on to their employees despite drops in revenue and business problems that they have. How much is the ERTC worth to your business? Well, it depends. It's a complex calculation that we can help you with, but it can be worth up to $26,000 per W-2 employee. The ERTC funds are not a loan and do not have to be repaid. So when you filed your 941s during the tax years 2020 and 2021, you included your employees on there. To claim or to get the ERTCs, we'll need to file amended 941s for you for 2020 and 2021 for you to get the ERTCs. There's no stipulations on how a business may use the ERTCs. So this is going to be a tax credit and a direct payment that comes back to you from the IRS. So you'll get a check from the IRS. Now, keep in mind, this is taxable income, and the amount of money or refund you're going to get from the government for the ERTC is going to depend on the number of employees you have. And you can have one employee, or you can have 100 employees, or up to 500 employees in 2021. So no matter how big or small your business is, please reach out to me directly at 414-395-4500, and I'm happy to give you as much information as I can about your business's qualification for the ERTC. Now, many people ask, how do you qualify for the ERTC? You may qualify for the ERTC by showing either a requisite drop in gross revenue or a greater than nominal impact due to government mandates and restrictions. You may also receive the ERTC and the PPP fund. So if you got a payroll protection check from the government, you're also going to qualify for the ERTC. Now, keep in mind, there's been great confusion on who qualifies for the ERTCs. Did you have the requisite drop in income? Many businesses didn't. But at the same time, it's or if you had a greater than nominal impact. So I want to review with you a few things that would be included in nominal impact. You would qualify for an ERTC, and for us to file those modified or amended 941s to get your ERTC, if you had a partial or full shutdown per government mandates, or if you had to restrict the number of people in a room or in your building, if you had the inability to attend normal networking events and functions such as professional conferences, did you have a disruption to Salesforce ability to function normally? Did your business suffer from supply chain interruptions? Did you have the inability to access equipment? Did you have a limited ability to operate? Did you have an inability to work with vendors? Was there a reduction in services or goods that you could offer customers? Did you have to cut down your hours of operations? Did you have to shift your hours to increase sanitation or cleaning of your facility? Were projects canceled or delayed due to COVID-related disruptions? Or did you have to delay production timelines caused by supply chain disruptions? So there's a lot of reasons that could come up under greater than nominal impact. So you may have not had a drop in revenue, but you may have had nominal impact on your business. Give us a call. We will do that evaluation for you at no charge to help you understand if you qualify. And how do you apply for the ERTC? Give us a call. We partner with our tax law firm, and we will do a detailed analysis of your situation and tell you how much your credit will be. My direct line, you can call me directly if you're an employer, if you're self-employed, if you have one employer, if you have 100 employees. Call me at 414-395-4500 or email me at jmiller@millermillerlaw.com. Many people ask, if my business made money during the pandemic, can you still qualify? Yes. So remember, there's two ways to qualify for the ERTC. It's a drop in income, but it's also the nominal impact test. And previously on this video, we went through what some of the nominal impact was. Can I access the ERTC if I received a PPP loan? Yes, you can, of course. And we will talk more about that once we've had an opportunity to discuss your situation. What if my CPA already told me I don't qualify for the ERTC? CPAs are tending to tell clients sometimes that they don't qualify because the CPA did an analysis from the revenue reduction test. Broadly speaking, CPAs have been less than enthusiastic to analyze businesses under the nominal impact test and have left analysis to tax lawyers to do the evaluation for you to see if you qualify for the ERTC. Is the ERTC specific to any industry? No, and it's not intended to be restricted to any businesses, and it will be available to any businesses during the pandemic that maintained W-2 employees. You are not required to have a certain number of employees. If you had up to 100 employees in 2020 or 500 employees in 2021, so there's a cap on the number of employees you can have to qualify, but there's no cap on the minimum number of employees that you need to qualify for the ERTC. You probably haven't heard about the ERTC because when it came out, it was thought that it was going to be more restrictive than it really is. The evolution of the ERTC has changed. There's been different mandates and instructions that have come out since the ERTCs came to being. Both President Trump and President Biden have expanded the nominal impact information, and it's becoming much more prevalent for businesses who are now taking advantage of claiming what rightfully is theirs in the funds under the ERTC. Are there risks involved? Well, that is why we at Miller & Miller have involved our partners at a tax law firm who will evaluate your situation, and we will, with our tax partner, handle your ERTC application process on a 20% contingency fee basis. If we don't recover the ERTCs for you, so if you don't get your ERTC credit in the form of a check back from the IRS, you will not owe anything for the cost of pursuing collection of your ERTCs. But the most important thing is that our fee is 20%. It's a flat fee, but it also includes representation of you and a full defense at no additional charge in the event some sort of audit arises from your ERTC claim. So it's not to say that you need to be worried about getting audited. What we want to say is that we don't know what the IRS is going to do down the road as far as audits go related to the ERTC. But once you apply for the ERTC and you get the ERTC, the program that we have here at Miller & Miller will 100% guarantee a full defense of any ERTC audit at absolutely no additional fee. If you want to talk today or tomorrow about your qualification for the ERTCs, please give me a call. I'm attorney James Miller. You can call me directly at 414-395-4500, or you can email jmiller@millermillerlaw.com. I'm happy to discuss your specific situation with your business, give you an estimate of what your ERTC refund check will be, how long it will take to get that check, and exactly why you will qualify to get that ERTC that you rightfully have coming to you as part of the CARES Act. Thank you for listening. I look forward to talking to you more specifically about your business needs as we move forward.